Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to start editing. In this video I'm going to show you how to edit a normal photo. So over here you can see there's a road in the middle of a city. So as you can see, this is pretty bland, this is unedited, it's just taken by a lens, not by me, just found it on the internet. So the first thing we could do on this photo you can see is we can add an overlay. Like what the overlay does is it adds effects. So right now we just need not that. So what we could do is add not draw overlay. No, we're gonna click on the picture so we could get all these options. So the app I'm using is called Bazaar and it's free, but it does have some, what do you call it, things that you can buy in it. So first thing we will do is not add color. How do you go back? Now what we're gonna do is add a filter to it. The filter will show most of it at the end. So there's different ones like this. But I'm gonna show you how to do it normally. So over here we have the exposure. Over here you could just change it. And so what we're gonna do, we're gonna increase it to get it more brighter. This will vary for different photos of how the amount of brightness and how cold and hot the temperature is in the photo. So it's like a warm picture, you shouldn't add cold. It's cold, air environment, you shouldn't add warm. Because if it's more blue, you shouldn't add more red, so it'll make you greenish kind of. So now you can see in the contrast, you can increase the contrast and decrease it. When you increase the contrast, what happens is it becomes brighter and more white kind of overlay. When it's darker, it increases the black point. So the darker will become more dark. So what we're gonna do is decrease it a little bit. Now you can see saturation. Saturation is where the amount of color you want in the picture. So sometimes you want it to be black and white. Sometimes you want a lot of color. Over in this picture, we do not want too much color, but not too less. So we're gonna put it somewhere in the middle from the point to the end. Oh, filter. Oh no, not that filter. Oh, adjust now. The vibrance. The vibrance is also pretty important because it determines most of the things in the picture. Over here, it's not vibrant, so what happens is sec. So the vibrance will determine that's tint. The vibrance will determine what the colors are, just same as the saturation. So in this picture, we're gonna turn it up to the maximum, but it will, of course, depend on the picture that you have taken. So in this picture, you could see that there is a lot of yellow, a lot of red, and blue in the middle. So what we're gonna do is, and the buildings are also yellower, brownish. So we're gonna increase the warmth, not too much, but not too down like that. So you can see it's a lot of blue. So just increase it to the bit it looks pretty cool, good weather. And now tints. Usually people wouldn't want to change the tint. In this case, we're not changing it. But what it does is it's different colors, you could say. But usually pictures shouldn't use too much tint. So in here you could see shadows and all those kind of items. So over here, when I increase it, there's less shadows. When I decrease it, there's more shadows. In this case, we're gonna have less. The highlights are like you see the blue and the red getting most of the lights getting brighter and dimmer. So we don't also want that too much, so we're gonna increase that not to the maximum, not too low, so it doesn't look bland. Just in the middle, you could say, middle-ish here. Now the fade is not that important, but some people like it because it's as like a nice aesthetic. So now this feels like something that you, when you take in what do you call it? Not tint. Forgot the name. All right, we'll come back to later. That's it later. And then the sharpness will increase, like it's like grain and everything. So over here it's so less, and now over here is too much. So you need it to be smooth, but not too smooth. So that's a good idea for this picture. Now the blur will increase it. That is not good. We probably won't want blur on this picture. So that's there. Now we could go to the outline of this picture. We don't want an outline, so we're gonna leave it like that. Now the shadow is like when this is probably like for PowerPoints that you'll need that, but not in this case. The nudge can be like used for, call it like moving it around, and then the transform is again you could stretch, mirror it, you could flip it, mirror it, you could distort it, but that's for money, and this we're gonna show it for free. And now we could scissors, shape, and crop. Those we don't pretty much need, so we just have it like this. And now you have your picture. Thank you for watching. I'm going to show you before and after, and soon I'm also going to show you how to edit videos on a different app. So this app is called Bazaar, and hope you have fun. Thank you, bye.